It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A report is being prepared for the coroner after a motorcyclist was killed near Singleton early this morning. Police say the 47-year-old man lost control and crashed on the New England Highway at Belford around 1:30. There were significant delays on the highway while crash investigators carried out inquiries. The accident scene has now been cleared. Meanwhile, a 35-year-old man has been taken to the John Hunter Hospital in a stable condition after his car slammed into a power pole on the highway at Rutherford at about 4 this morning. One person managed to escape unharmed after a fire broke out in a unit at Salamander Bay this morning. Police were quickly on scene just after 5 a.m. at the Mars Close apartment to find a fire in the bathroom, using a garden hose to knock down the flames. Firefighters arrived moments later and extinguished the fire before it could spread to the rest of the duplex. A candle sparked the blaze, which severely damaged the bathroom, while the rest of the unit was damaged by smoke and water. One Nation New South Wales leader Mark Latham is in the Hunter today to talk policy and announce a state election candidate for Maitland. His party says it will implement an 8-point Hunter plan if elected, which includes securing the future of local energy production, revitalising TAFE and expanding the racing industry. The former Labor leader met with Beresfield locals last night and will be in Singleton later this morning to talk with farmers about his party's plan to restore property rights. Mark Latham says residents can also catch up with him in Maitland this afternoon as he endorses the local candidate.
This afternoon, launching our candidate in the seat of Maitland, Neil Turner, at the Maitland Greyhound. So anyone who's out there at the Dish Lickers in Maitland on a Thursday afternoon, please come up and say hello and have a chat about issues you're worried about, or just a friendly chat about the Greyhounds and the Hunter in general.
The Hunter's largest coal miner has announced it will cap its global coal output at current levels. Glencore says the decision's been taken after consulting with investors known as the Climate Action 100 Plus initiative. The company says it's committed to transitioning to a low-carbon economy and will boost production of other commodities such as copper. The New South Wales Greens will be riding their bikes from Wickham Park to Foreshore Park today to announce a funding pledge for safe cycleways. Greens MLC Kate Fairman is in town to announce a $164 million investment in better cycling networks for the Hunter. Local Greens councillor John McKenzie says it's all about bringing integrated transport options to the city.
The cycleway is going to be a much more efficient way to travel that bit further, to have a safe journey, to arrive and to be certain that you'll find a park and be able to stay in the CBD.
The University of Newcastle has unveiled the design plans for the first of its new buildings in the Honeysuckle campus. The transparent building features smart glazing and is the first building in Newcastle to use an innovative cross-laminated timber frame. Construction of the $25 million building is due for completion late next year. The Innovation Hub will also become home to the School of Creative Industries.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Knights hope to move into their new Centre of Excellence at Broadmeadow by the middle of next year. The West Group and the state government are sharing the cost of the $20 million training facility, which will also include a range of support services for rugby league and other sports in the region. It's hoped the centre will help propel the Knights to new heights as a front-runner in the NRL. Meanwhile, Knights CEO Phil Gardner says the club is taking a tough stance against players accused of sexual assault or violence against women, saying he'll have no qualms about standing them down immediately. Charlestown's Daniel Chillingworth is aiming to become the first leg spinner in the Newcastle cricket competition to claim the most wickets in a season since the late Bob Holland. Chillingworth has so far taken 30 wickets, 2 ahead of his nearest rival. Dutchy Holland won the award in the 1989-90 season with 43 wickets. And Newcastle basketballer Isabel Palmer has been named in the Australian Gems Under-19 side for a camp ahead of the World Cup in Thailand in July. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 1, 38, 13, 33, 29 and 27, and the supplementaries are 15 and 14. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.